Right, look, guys, watching the Geek 7 Wednesday. We're talking about The Walking Dead Series 10, Episode 1 to 8. We split the series in half just because it's such a big series. We talked about Series 1 to 9 already on the channel, so check it out if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's get on to Episode 1 to 8, Series 10 of The Walking Dead. So there's quite a bit that's happened this series. I do feel this is a low stakes series from what I've got from the first 8 episodes so far, I'm not gonna lie. But it's still got the same problems from series 9 with the Alpha and the Whisper Walker people, the people dressing up as zombies. Yeah, let's go. So Alpha has done some stuff. She's obviously got a spy in the camp for Alexandria with the doctor dude. One of the doctors basically getting himself in there and tricking them, messing up the water supply, getting people sick and ill, when they capture one of the people dressing up as zombies, try and get information. He kills that prisoner dude by giving him the wrong drug. Yeah, okay. And then obviously kills Carl. Carl's the guy who Carl sacrificed himself for. That guy who's got a kid and everything. Yeah, the doctor dude kills him off, oh yes, he kills the old woman. There's an old woman throughout a couple of these episodes, which was really lovely, sweet old woman, and yeah, he kills her off. And give him information to Alpha. So she's doing that. She's also got another woman who is talking to the guy with the metal arm, and you got that going on. She's also trying to she's got Negan and Negan going on training and her trying to get information that way. So she's literally got her hand in all the pies, literally finding out information, got all these other tactics going on. Very not to be trusted. However, that being said, she does know that they crossed the border. In the winter, she knows they crossed it at another point with the woman and Michelle and the guy with the metal arm. She knew that they crossed the border at one point again, and then they crossed the border another time to stop this fire from basically a satellite dish breaking down, or a satellite of some sort breaking to Earth, and it could have spread to one of our colonies, so we had to cross the border to put out the fire. However, Alpha's rules do not cross the border. This is our zone. So, yeah, she knows about that. So what does she do? She brings all sort of main characters together again. And then she basically says we're pulling the border even further so we get even more land. And Carol is still angry with her killing Henry and stuff. So we have a lot going on with Carol. We have a lot going on with the King and Carol, because them two, King be not well physically and in his head from losing Henry, and the King having cancer as well and not telling anyone yet. He told the dude that Kyle saved, but that dude gets killed, so back to zero. No one knows that the King's got cancer, just the audience, I guess, now. But needs to tell Carol. Anyway, Carol hallucinating, taking drugs at one point, and her struggling to tell Daryl the truth as such. And she's definitely on a mission to kill Alpha. And it's come to her running after her at one point, and then getting all our main characters towards the end of episode 8 in a trap. We also have elements that I think have really worked well. I think there's not any, it's just a safe series, it feels like. It doesn't feel like it's too much stakes, but there is a lot going on. We also have that woman who I don't know the name of, but she's with the priest guy, and she also got the baby daddy who Carl saved, who then gets killed, and she has to stab him to stop her from him killing the baby, because he turned into a zombie, and she has to live with that. And of course, we also have the vicar guy killing that doctor guy who was a spy as well. The vicar guy losing himself to that. Interesting. But we have her. We also have Eugene confessing his love to her. So she's got 3 men on the go, really. Well, 2 now that the baby daddy's dead. So she's just got the vicar and Eugene at the moment. And Eugene's talking to a person on the radio, literally like a dating app. He's like, oh, yeah, hello. Yeah. He's talking for ages, and he's giving information. I'm like, she could be anyone, and she just told you not to tell anyone about you talking. Yeah, she could be anyone. My guess is because we have Michelle going on another mission, and then we stop off at our library, and it's all happy days, and obviously Michelle's daughter, and Rick's daughter, I guess I forget her name again, but she was literally brilliant throughout all this, and she stops this guy who basically is stealing stuff and trying to get back to his people. But he's made a deal, Michelle, to come back with him, and he give her weapons, sort of thing, and if they bring him back, sort of thing, to stop this armada of zombies. And I think his wife is probably talking to Eugene. That's what I could bet, but I don't know for sure. Or his people talking to Eugene. I think that's the next outcome I could guess from that. But that's just what I'm guessing. Hilltop's just there, not really doing much really at this point, just helping Alexandra when they need. That's what I feel like at this point. I'm surprised Hilltop's still surviving. Seems it's just a house and a border around it, whereas Alexandra's kind of like a street. But yeah, Negan helping Alpha's daughter out because she's getting beaten up and abused and stuff. However, Negan kills one of the people by accident, and he's trying to be different and changed. Then he gets put in a prison, and they're trying to decide what to do with his fate. And someone helps Negan escape the prison. I think it might have been the Doctor dude, to be fair. Could have, because we don't actually know for sure. So Negan gets out, escapes. The guy with the metal arm, he has a husticus with him and stuff like that. And we also have Negan going off to the people dressing up as zombies and trying to fit in there. And he's very loud. And he's very... Oh, we also have another element. This kid finds him from Alexandra, gives him his bat and his coat and trying to express stuff. And Negan's found this woman and his son just trying to survive. And that kid kills to try and impress Negan, and Negan's not happy, so he kills that kid. But I think it's put Negan on the path because he killed that kid, and he's trying to not kill people. He's turning slowly back to his old ways, and he's like, little pig, and he's killing these zombies and stuff like that. He's turning back to his old ways, which I like. I feel like we're getting back to the old Negan, but I also love the new Negan. I think he's just brilliant, fun character. And I think it's just his personality is really cool, not just his actions. But anyway, he's trying to fit in with the zombie people and eventually gets in with Alpha. And that's kind of where we left off with him. The big guy tries to kill Negan at one point and set zombies on him, but Negan, being Negan, survives. So, yes, we're left with Carol getting kind of Daryl's group all trapped in a herd of zombies surrounded around them because she was trying to chase Alpha and she set them in a trap. So that's where our characters are left off for episode 8. So there's a lot of stuff going on, but I still feel like it's safe compared to other series. I think it's the villain. I think that's the problem. Alpha is not no match like Negan. Alpha is no match like the Colonel. And there's just, I don't know. I don't think she's got that extra. So I do hope we wrap up whatever's happening in this series for Series 10. So the final series, Series 11, we have something new and different. Because I don't want her to be the main big bad throughout all of these. I want her to be done this series, hopefully. But I'm going to give this episode out of 10. These episodes, this series so far, I'm going to say... 7.5. I think we've dropped quite the lowest in a long while, but I'm still hoping and still interested. I think we'll have to see how our characters escape that thing, how Michelle's going with that guy for weapons, or whether it's a trick or not, who's talking to Eugene, and we've got a lot of stuff to keep going with, so hopefully it progresses, see what happens. But that's my thoughts and opinions, guys, on episode 1 to 8 of The Walking Dead Series 10. What do you guys think? What's your favourite series? What's your least favourite? My least favourite is Series 5 so far. My favourite is Series 1, 2, 7 and 8. I think they're real strong. A lot of people don't like 7 and 8, but I do. This is my first time watching, of course, as well, so I am struggling with characters' names and stuff, but I'm giving you my best go, and this is my honest opinion. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. For more content, subscribe, follow, and as always, I see you guys on a review very soon next week, so stay tuned for that, for more great stuff to come. See you guys next time.